How's it going, everyone? Welcome back to the Miskatonic. We're going to pick up with, I guess Charlotte's getting her room now. This is your room, a little tight, but the lunch ladies bring us security guys breakfast every day. I'll let you get settled, then you can explore your patrol route until Bob gives you your first assignment. It's perfect. Thanks, Johnny. Okay, I better go familiarize myself with my patrol route. Hello again, it's time for a quick tutorial. You're about to enter what's called a patrol mode, wherein you're allowed to freely investigate the Occult Science building. Use your mouse to click characters to initiate conversations, or doorways to move to other places in the building. Charlotte's patrol will always start here outside her room. And if you want to save the game, hit the little cog in the bottom right of the corner. Give it a try. Yeah, so that's that, which I've done before. How do I... Can I just like close it? Alright, did that. And don't forget to visit me at the Emporium. Alright, so let's start talking to people. Oh, never mind. Who is this? Oh, there's just a lot of characters. Staff Dormitories. Who are you? Hello, Spooky. How's your feet? Why the fastest are my feet in? Surely the juiciest stuff for cannibals is like the brain or whatever. Oh, no. Can't eat brains, my lovey. Eating brains gives you the shiggles. It's actually true. Eating human brains is what can cause... God, I'm trying to remember. It causes like a calcium buildup in the brain, which actually makes it even worse. Like cannibalism, the drive for cannibalism even worse. It's really weird when you think about it. That's being said, I do want to try to eat like cow brains one day. I'll do it eventually. Shiggles. What's the shiggles? Shits and giggles, an English disease. Makes you shiver and laugh uncontrollably while you lose control of your body. Then you die. Had a friend who had it back home. Significantly less hilarious than it sounds. That sucks, man. Yep. And now I'm all inconsolable, and the only way to cheer me up is to give me a buddy a giant bum. Damn it, Annie, you almost have me feeling like you weren't a complete ass. I won't need the complete ass, just half a cheek at most. Okay, that was pretty clever. I'm here all week. So I'm going to be honest, I did discover after buying this game, the artist for this does adult stuff. Maybe... If you're underage, don't look that up. But let's just talking to Nico Day. You know, the new security guard, right? I'm Nico Day, archivist of the Occult Science building. Feel free to tell me your deepest and darkest. Okay. I left school when I was 9 to become a witch and quietly hope that schools don't teach people anything important past that. Interesting. And they do, by the way, quite a bit. Oh. Well, shit. Don't listen to him. If you count and spell, everything else is optional. Roger Cavendish, Chief Medical Officer. And what does that tell you? You can do more than count and spell, right, Doctor? Well, a few things. Bringing people back from the brink of a terrible baphometic death. Creating vaccines for supernatural diseases. Have you ever seen a prosthetic tentacle? Don't get me started on this damn prosthetic tentacle. Any more little nuggets of secrecy, Charlotte? Okay, here's a final one. People think that I cock my hips all the time because of this Shubnigoth witch coven thing, when really, it's because I'm secretly proud of my butt. It's a good butt. Rest of me sucks, but it's a damn good butt. On behalf of all cannibals, thank you for sharing it with the world. You're welcome. It's all about her butt. We haven't even seen her butt. Alright, so this is Roman, her friend. So I'm subbing a class for one of my astronomy guys, right? And substituting means it's time to watch a documentary in the lecture hall. And everyone's watching this thing, and it's like the closest star to our solar system is about 4.5 light years away. And you thought you felt lonely. And I'm like, why would you assume that? Why assume that about literally every person who watches this thing? I grew up in a coven surrounded by spell-slinging psycho bitches, and now I work in university. I salivate at the concept of loneliness. I wonder if they say that in nature documentaries too, trying to make weird animals sound relatable. Yeah, and you thought you sprayed pungent urine at an attacking predator. And you thought you had a projectile tongue that was sticky at the end so you could catch cute bugs. And you thought you had a four-headed penis. What the F has a four-headed penis? Echidnas. Maybe girls and echidnas are into the whole Eldritch Horror kink. Guy echidnas gotta step their game up and turn their peen into horrific nightmares. I have no argument for this. I have no argument for this. I'm literally just reading it, and as I'm saying it, I'm like, what did I just say? Why is there a sound clip of me talking about echidna penises on internet now? Don't like that. It's the new security. Anika Silverstein, Alien Theology. Yellow Workinshaw, pun enthusiast. Charlotte LeStrange, badass witch cop. So what happened to the last security guy? Are they on sick retirement adventures? Last I heard, he landed in Aruba, and then the rest of him landed in Cancun. Yes, quite tragic. Entire occult science building exploded, leaving only a crater, oddly filled with indentations of the faces of the workers and students who were in there. That was before our time, of course. Since we're alive and whatnot. Huh. But there's like protections from that happening again, right? Oh, yeah. They put a sneeze guard in. Exactly. Right. Well, okay, so maybe not causing explosions. Let's talk to the Vashano person. Did you know, before it was completely abandoned, Innsmouth tried to become a tourist town. Tried to focus on aquatic circuses, gift shops, and freak shows featuring leftover deep ones. I happen to be named most attractive deep one hybrid every weekly beauty contest. I'm going to be honest, between this one and the one we saw in Call of Cthulhu, Dark Corners of the Earth, I'm going to go with this one. Huh. You don't look like a deep one. That's probably why I kept winning. Alright, that was a good conversation with everyone involved. Can I talk to myself? I just look around, meet some folks, get the lay of the land and all that. I'm going to be working here for a while. Okay, so yeah, we did it all. We did good. So now we got to do the point and click style and talk to everyone. All my classes are at 7 a.m. Got any ideas for a book that helped me wake up in the morning? Ah, you'll want Eternal Zombification in the Necrology aisle. All the benefits of being a zombie without the drawbacks of looking like a corpse. Though your intestines will occasionally fall out of your butthole. Huh, they must have a book for everything. Though I'd take coffee over scooping intestines back in my butthole. Maybe that's just me. Alright, and now... what is with this, like, scar on everyone's face? Amelia Lynn Lucette. A fun trick of the black magic users in the old days was to write how-to spellbooks that simply by reading them would cast the curse that the reader was trying to learn on the reader themselves. Fiendish but funny, according to them. What happened to your eye holes? How to throw ethereal fire into somebody's eyes. Luckily, it was just the Cliff Notes version. Oh, okay, so she read a curse book that got her. Got it. That sucks for her. Hey, Emily, do you guys have any books on advanced witchcraft? I want to keep fresh while I'm here. I'll take that as a, of course we do, Charlotte. Have you seen the size of this goddamn library? We got books that ain't even been written yet. Yo. Oh, I thought Charlotte was like, yo. Weird. The Science of Rain Dancing by Professor Anna Undercarriage. Guess maybe I'll fit in here a little better than I thought. I've been doing science all this time. Much like electricity, the human body acts as a conductor of magical energies, intrinsic in the air of regions of high concentration. This effect is exacerbated with wet skin, leading to many witch cults dancing naked in the rain in order to conjure spells effectively. Indeed, it seems paranormal encounters seem more frequent when it's raining, or in regions of the world where rain is frequent. The witch cults of Seattle and Scotland are considered incredibly powerful and fearsome, though this is simply due to their geographical advantage. Would they to be taken away from their home deluges, they would be simply as effective as their new weather permits them to be. Ha, sick burn. Hello, Wobbly, what you reading? Nothing, just some stuff about witches, you wouldn't get it. Nah, probably not. This stuff's too cool and magical for dumb old cannibal like Annie. No place for an ugly old purple blood like poor old dumb old cannibal Annie. Poor dumb Annie. Oh, hey, come on, I didn't mean it like that. Hey, next time it rains, I could teach you a few tricks. How about it? Get you a pet frog, give it a couple of extra eyes. What do you say? That sounds fun, but can I make a suggestion? Sure, I guess. Rather than rain, can we dance around in buffalo sauce? I think I want a little zing when I bite your bum. Damn it, Annie, why don't you go bug someone else? Because you're the only one that finds it funny. There's a difference between laughing at something because it's funny and laughing at something because it's ridiculous. Most folks run away from folks like me. They seem to take threats of being devoured quite seriously. And there's nothing I like more than watching you run away, Charlotte. Aw, you beat me to it. Yeah, see you around, Annie. That was kind of funny. Okay, go through this door. Oh, more people. Boy, even more. So many people. Militia below. So what's with the puppets? We help her talk with unfamiliar people on unfamiliar subjects. One must become more familiar with us in order to become more familiar with her. Spent a little too long in the psychology department, eh? I've heard research and all them dark psychiatrics can rub off on people. And you spent a little too long in engineering to not know when someone's pulling your leg. So working and studying a certain building has a residual effect. I wonder what effect working in the Occult Science building has on it, which is... I hope I don't start taking the chalkboard to my desk, my coven's dance rituals. No one wants to know the angle of rotation on one of my sick free ball and pirouettes. Alright, well, I talked to them too. Let's talk to these two, which we actually... I thought we already talked to her. No, that was the other one. Study at the Miskatonic is a huge opportunity. There are so few monster hunters in my hometown. I think my job prospects in the future are pretty bright. It does come with a few drawbacks, though. You're not likely to finish your studies exactly the same species as you started. Well, hey, at the very worst, I'm pretty sure this place could always use more freaky-ass teachers. Alright, now you. So, hey, why do so many people have tentacles coming out of their backs? Have you ever faced a necrotic explosion head on? No, can't say that I have. Neither has anyone else. First rule of necrotic explosions: turn away from the necrotic explosion. Well, I guess the first rule would be, don't cause a goddamn necrotic explosion, but people can't seem to help breaking that one. You can probably tell from the lack of extra limbs, but I have no idea what a whatever actually is. I can barely pronounce it. It's the process of deliberately caving in an artificial portal through our dimension to stop extra-dimensional entities from getting out. It's a last resort, since usually there are teams of portal divers inside, but hey, better than the end of the world, eh? I guess. Hey, maybe you guys should try transmutation circles. That's what us witches use when we need to summon creepy stuff, and none of my coven have any weirdo tentacles. All you need is chalk, a little blood, some candles, and a complete disregard for pants. Yes, we've all been taught the witch method, but the scientific method reduces the element of randomness, increases the size and duration of portals to allow for human entry, and best of all, you get to keep your clothes on. So science is magic plus underwear, huh? Science is magic plus underwear. I got a title for this video right here. Hey Lizzie, what you got there? Grilled cheese. It's the best human invention. Everyone says so. Everyone? Like everyone in the university? Everyone in this dimension. The Miko, the Yithians, the Starspawn, Chthonians. When someone makes one for them, the homeworld elder things. Even Yogg-Sagoth likes one now and again. Really? Like, not like the internal combustion engine, not penicillin, the telephone, light bulbs, eyeglasses, great big trains, microscopes. Nah, we don't need any of that. So humanity, for all its achievements, all the love and loss, the wars, the technology, innovation, all the art and culture, everything we've done, and we're considered by the rest of the universe as those guys that make a mean grilled cheese? I don't know how to feel about that. That's a good point. Oh my god, there's so many characters. So what do you reckon they're doing in there? Poking and prodding, same as always. Eventually they'll get bored and we'll be tasked with carting off the husk. If you told tiny child Albert that in the future carrying corpses would be considered the easiest part of his day, I think he'd pitch a fit. And I thought the part between carrying the body to the corporeum and carrying it away would be the easiest part. I guess hanging out in the spooky ass hallway can be a little exhausting too. There's 3 people here. Just a small word of advice to the biology department. You can't just stick a dog and a war veteran into a centrifuge and rejigger the mush into a living being. And everyone say hello to the world's very first werewolf. There's clearly a reason I'm not down there with you guys. Aside from, you know, the carnage it would cause. Did you guys hear that? A goddamn werewolf. You guys want to check it out? Oh god, his brain's coming out of that. That's so cool. We're not done here, Mike. We gotta get the incinerators going before we can knock off. Connor's right. First we burn whatever nightmares the corporeum is working on. We can go gawk whatever nightmare the biology department is working on. They got their own business burners after all. I always thought you had to get bit by a werewolf to become a werewolf. But then again, why would any werewolf stop at one bite and not just eat whatever it was biting? Maybe that's why we don't have zombie plagues anymore. That's a good point. Alright, so that's the 3 of them. Done. Oh my, there's so many people! Oh, this a girl. Ephellium. Essentially, you just need to maintain your resources, spending them on villages and stat upgrades, but village upgrades give passive benefits to both villages, so you need to be careful that you're not helping the other team in their village. See, that's where I went wrong with my first game. After I constructed our breeding pit, the other village gained enough population resources to speed their building and foraging processes. What the shit are they talking about? Some mobile game, I'm assuming. Nix Fellhart. So after you've drawn from the encounter deck, what you draw is a monster, pick from the monster deck, then you can choose to fight or flee. If you fight, compare your player card's ferocity stat with the monsters and add a d6 to both stats to determine whether you win or lose. If you want to flee, it's the same process with the liquidity stat. So very close to Munchkin, which is a game I actually really love. Once you've returned to the village board, you can add your successful foraging tokens to the village's stockpile. Whenever team successfully builds their village first wins, or whenever team's villages run out of food, material, or population resources loses. That's actually something different. Oh, that's actually really weird. That's a little different than Munchkin. I'm actually interested in finding out what game they're talking about, though. Is there an actual game? And do I have to go by an in-game name, too? Couldn't hurt. They must be talking about some sort of board game. Never played one before. Not many places to put the board when you're off dancing in the woods with nothing but a smile on. And nowhere to keep the pieces. Alright. Just going to leave it at that. What's unique about our planet is all the plants and animals share a universal language, or a sort of collective consciousness, guiding things like migratory plant patterns, blooming seasons, what is predator and what is prey, things like that. It also acts as a conduit of the emotions of organic life. A flower is plucked, the garden screams. A cow is slaughtered, the whole herd weeps. Humans seem to have lost this ability over the last 100,000 years, and those few that can hear it go mad with the knowledge of it. Just so you know, the planet is very upset with you humans. Guess I better go apologize to my bagel. Oh man, I hope that ain't true. As a witch cultist of a love goddess, I should probably be spreading the love to everything, not just humans. And I've eaten a whole lot of burgers. Alright, anything else? Oh, creepy room. Okay. I'm down with this room, though. Do those wormy things act as your arms? That's pretty groovy. Yep, the thing to remember about all these occult shenanigans is most of the monsters are really just ugly animals, and animals can be trained. Cool. How'd you train them? Traditional combination of treats and mild punishment. As a treat, I let them keep my arms. And as a punishment, I headbutt the shit out of them. Now they never leave mommy's side. Don't even have to command them for the easy stuff. What counts as easy stuff when training floating arms to act as replacement arms? Oh, you know, cooking, cleaning, getting changed, all the essentials. You should see me play the trombone. I love like the randomness of this all. Alright, so we're still doing the venturing, but I'm going to pick this up and kick off with these three, and then this one loner by herself, maybe? But I'm going to talk to these people in the next episode. This is such a really cute game. I really love it. It's so adorable, and there's so many voices I have to do that I'm not going to ever remember, so just go with it. I hope you enjoyed it. If you do, let me know in the comments down below. Leave a thumbs up on the video. I really do appreciate that. And make sure you're subscribed to get updates for latest new content or go live while live streaming. As always, have a great day. Remember to burn bright. I'll talk to y'all later. Bye. Wow.